Hey guys, it's Oggy back again with another video. And I know it has been a long time since I've done a video, but once again, I'm still kicking around. Things are just taking longer than what I thought they would, but that's as per usual. So I thought I'd tell you what's going on with the tank so far and what I've been doing. So basically, the man cave is just about ready. The tile is nearly done. It should be ready for paint very soon, hopefully. So on that note, what's been happening in the tank over the last couple of weeks? Well, my levels have all balanced out. I am running the full aqua forest components 1, 2, or 3 again in equal amounts. My water parameters have not shifted at all whatsoever. They've stayed rock solid, and I've learnt my lesson that if my alkalinity, magnesium, or calcium changes, that I will individually dose alkalinity, calcium, or magnesium without having the strong components or obviously the mineral section. So that has definitely worked out. I'm actually getting really good coloration and growth from my corals. The Monty over here is growing. It's very late at night. I just wanted to get a video out for you guys. On that note, all the corals that I've added have been doing very well, except for this guy right here. The acro, I've had very bad luck with acros in this tank. Basically, my nephew pulled out the magnesium line and my parameters went out of whack probably about a month ago, but since then it's still hanging on. Probably won't make it, but who knows. Everything else has been doing fine. And then yesterday, what happened is my return pump stopped working. Since I've set this tank up, I haven't cleaned it, so you guessed it, just a bit of maintenance. So make sure you guys go ahead and maintain your tanks. So basically, I went ahead and I started building the tank. I ended up using reclaimed timber or reusing timber that I've had laying around. It's actually Tassie oak. It's really strong hardwood, and I went ahead and made the stand for the 6-foot tank. So let's get into that. I'll show you the steps I take. It'll actually be a voiceover, so it'll be a bit different to what I normally do, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope I kind of get across what I did. There's still a lot of work to do. I still have to level a tank, plane it, sand it, putty it, paint it again. I don't know if I already said that. I'm also planning to put a chipboard top, or not MDF, definitely chipboard or plywood. Plywood would be the way to go. 10 or 20 mil piece of plywood across the top, and then foam on top before I set the tank on there. So let's get into that, and I'll show you guys what I've done. Also, let me just say that on another note, I'll be doing the exact same process but on a smaller scale, obviously for the sump. So yeah, let's jump to that. So this is a timber I'll be using. It's actually reclaimed Tassie oak. The tools I use is a drop saw, a hand saw, and a chisel. I also obviously use a tape measure and a pencil. So what do you guys think of the cover? Do you like it? Should I keep it or should I not? I also got my old man in here to help me do some of the work while I record YouTube live, as they say. The timber is 140 mil in length and it is 40 mil in width, and like I said, is it hardwood? It is more than strong enough to hold this tank up. I went ahead and cut 2 lengths at 1.8 meters exactly. That's how long the tank is, and I want the frame to sit flush with the tank. I'll need 2 of those pieces. Then I went ahead and cut 4 legs in. These legs were 800 mil tall, so I notched 40 mil into them and 140 mil, obviously. That's what it looks like when it was finished. Like I said, 800 mil legs, 4 of them. I also made braces for them. I ended up using 10 mil gauge 75 mil screws, and I went ahead and pre-drilled my timber. That way the screws go in a lot easier and stops the timber from cracking. As you can see, I made sure they sit nice and flush. These are what the legs look like with their little braces on the side, and the main part of the frame will sit on these. I went ahead and used a square to make sure everything was where it's supposed to be. And this is what the tank looks like mid-assembly without the braces. And I measured from corner to corner in the diagonal before I put the rest of the braces in to make sure it's even, and it is, so that the stand was ready to go. And this is what it looks like with all the braces in. I ended up putting 2 more sets of screws to hold the timber together, but this is far from finished. I still need to put plywood on top. I need to level sand, putty and paint, and all that fun stuff like I mentioned. And those are the screws that I forgot to mention. This tank will be more than strong enough. Like I mentioned, it is a hardwood, and for you guys that don't believe me, it can hold my fat ass up, and I weigh more than 110 kilos. So there you go.
as you enter the man cave. That's sick.
So funnily enough, the tank is going to be the exact same height as the existing one, as in the stand is. This is exactly 800 mil, below my waist, and the only difference is the new tank will be about this much lower. So as you can see, I've opted to go ahead and actually lower the tank a lot. What is the reason I'm doing this? Because I enjoy looking at my corals from the top down. I enjoy being able to put my hands in easily and reaching every part of the tank. Both tanks are 2 feet across, so it's obviously a lot easier for me if the tank is lower for me to access parts. Secondly or thirdly or fourthly, whatever reason you want, I like the way it looks. I'm mainly going to be on a computer chair in there, so why not have it lower? I can access it easier and I get a better view from the position I'll mainly be in. So let's jump right in and show you what the tank looks like at night, and I'll leave you at that because there's not really that much more to update for now, unfortunately. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video and stay tuned for another one next week. So you guys stay reefing.